Hello, everybody. Someone in church has last week blessed me with this book to read. Obviously, it's in reverse print here, but it's called Amazed by Jesus. Simon, I think his name is Ponsonby, and I've just started reading it, and I'm sort of on the introduction. And I thought maybe I'm not going to read the whole book to you, but there are some points that maybe I could pick out which would encourage you in your journey with Jesus. And so I just want to read this piece here in the introduction today, and we'll do it over the week and see what we can pull out. But yeah, like I said, I've only literally started it, but from what I've read so far, I would certainly recommend it. And let me see if I can read this to you. In 2015, the BBC News magazine carried an article that had a deep impact on me. This is the author writing, okay? It was titled My 25 Years as a Prostitute. Her name was Brenda Myers Powell, born in Chicago. And she lived in hell. Her mother died when she was a child, and she was brought up by her alcoholic grandmother, whose drinking friends started abusing her at the age of 5. She began prostituting herself at 14 when her grandmother sent her out to bring some money in for groceries, and for the next 25 years she had sex with 5 strangers a day. She writes, these were not relationships. No one bringing me any flowers here, just using my body like a toilet, she writes. And she began to use drugs to cover the pain. And yet her clients were not content just to use her sexually. Violence was normal. And she was shot 5 times and stabbed 13. One fateful day, her dress caught in the door of a client's car as he drove off, and he dragged her along the road for 6 blocks, ripping swathes of skin off her face and back. She was taken to the hospital emergency room, and she tells of her experience there. And this is what she says. They called in a police officer who looked me over and said, "Oh, I know her. She's just a hooker. She'd probably beat some guy, took his money, and she got what she deserved." And I could hear the nurse laughing along with him. They pushed me out of the waiting room as if I wasn't worth anything, as if I didn't deserve the services of the emergency room after all. And it was at that moment, she writes, while I was waiting for the next shift to start and for someone to attend to my injuries, that I began to think about everything that had happened in my life. And I remember looking up and saying to God, these people don't care about me. Could you please help me? That's what she prayed to God. And then she writes, and God worked really fast. A doctor came, tended my wounds, contacted the social services, and by the end of the day, I'd entered a women's refuge called Genesis House. Genesis means beginnings, and for her, this was a new beginning. They told her to take her time and stay as long as she needed. She remembers my face healed, my soul healed, and Brenda went on to found and direct her own charity and ministry, helping sex workers, bringing hope and transformation. She became the first woman in the state of Illinois to have her conviction for prostitution wiped away from the record. And I thought, what an amazing story of this woman who had such a tragic life, just calling out to God, and how God answered her so quickly. And in that journey, turned her life around into a completely different direction where she's now helping girls that are maybe in the same situation. We do really love and serve an amazing God, an amazing Jesus, amazed by Jesus. And that was just the introduction to the book. So each day I'm going to try to bring something new. I hope that blessed you. It's not something I normally do. I don't do book reviews or anything like that, but I just thought, why not join me on this journey as we go through this book? You know, nothing polished here. I'm not sort of editing this really or anything like that. I just thought I want to just share where my heart is in what I'm reading at the moment. Yeah. So I pray for all you guys this week. You will have a blessed week. What we are now? We're on Tuesday. So hopefully see you all on Sunday. Just a little up note on that. You know, Kathy and me had COVID last week, so we couldn't be at church on Sunday, but we're absolutely fine now. Well, Kathy's got a thin line, unclear. Kathy's got still a little thin line left, but she should be clear by tomorrow. So we're up and running again. Just want to get on with church and seeing all you guys. So you'll hopefully hear the second part of my commentary on this book, or bits of it anyway, tomorrow. But God bless you all, guys. Have a great week. We love you. And like I said, we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.